Hey, the Pac-12 Conference is releasing more details on its COVID-19 testing protocols. Here's a list of some of the key elements of the testing protocols for football players at the U of A and all throughout the Pac-12. Daily point-of-care testing on each day of full practice, higher risk of transmission activity, travel, and games, minimum once weekly PCR tests taking place within 36 hours of game time for home team athletes and within 36 hours of travel departures for visiting teams. Any positive daily point-of-care antigen test must be followed by a PCR test within 24 hours, and a third-party testing administrator will administer game day point-of-care antigen tests and PCR tests as applicable for each team and on-field officials, and game day air ambulance service will be available in case any individual tests positive while traveling for competition. And finally, football teams from the Tucson Unified School District are looking forward to smacking helmets this Friday for the first time in 2020 after weeks of uncertainty because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Over a dozen teams here in southern Arizona have the green light. If you missed our first 2020 edition of the Friday Football Fever, no worries. You can see it over and over and over again on KVOA.com. Schools in the Amphi Unified School District, along with Vail, Sahuarita, Santa Cruz County, and Cochise County teams have all been suiting up because you never know if and when sports teams may have to quarantine because of a positive coronavirus test. Some schools have been having their senior night for all sports early. That was certainly the case here with San Manuel High School on Friday. We have a full schedule of this week's Friday Football Fever matchups on KVOA.com. And don't forget, kickoff is set for 2 p.m. with the Arizona Wildcats against Utah on Saturday. We have more on KVOA.com. And really quickly, Coach Sean Miller and the Arizona men's basketball team, they are also gearing up for their season opener as well. The Wildcats will tip off in conference play against Colorado on December 2nd at McHale Center. We've got you covered with local sports. We'll be right back.